How we sound? Ooh. We sounding good? Alright, how are we sounding? Let's see. We good? We good? We good? looks like we're live. Let's see if I'll be able to read chat this time right away. Last time it was a little bit more difficult. Yeah, so we're going for the... Ooh, do I have to load it again? Oh, no, we're good. Going for the 5th win in a row. I think there are a couple... I know Schema and SK1988 are perfect still, and I'm assuming they won their rounds this league as well. But yeah, I'm in group 7, so I only have 85, so I'm wondering if the others have 90. I think this might be the first time I'm losing out on the 5-star, so kind of sucks that I might have lost the tiebreaker, but yeah. I'm also keeping track of all my attacks, so when I upload them to YouTube, I'll have timestamps, so if you just want to like see like specific fleets and miss all the downtime in between, you won't have to sit through it all. Yo, Macross, what's up? And Facecook is here too. Yeah. Yeah, Facecook is Nandor, is that how you pronounce your name? So he's sitting in the lead right now. And you're out of attacks, right? We get 27. Yeah. You 5-starred me in 3 though. But yeah, we'll probably wait to hit Meltrandus, just cause like I'll just be able to use my Hyper Destroyers that I'm using later, when they're spec'd for full Augies and stuff. But yeah. Alright, so I gotta actually write these names down too. Do I have a time stamp? Ooh, that's tough. I'm just gonna say shoot, because when I go live I was gonna use the time that I went live on, but I went live and then checked it through Facebook before actually going live on the Facebook servers. Let's see, I can tell when I went live. Minutes, 20 seconds after. So it'd be about 3. So yeah, we'll just run over the first few fleets first. Yo, Anubis, what's up? Yeah, we're gonna stick with hyper battleships first. So probably swap over to some hyper destroyers. I think they'll definitely be needed this time. This is 20. Oh, 202%. I thought it said 20. I was like, damn. Yeah, and like MS8 with a level 110, you can kind of just know that they don't really have a ton of hyper, and also like this guy isn't gonna have crazy dur either, so. Can't stay for too long, break ending soon. Hey man, I appreciate you stopping in for a bit. Yeah, so he doesn't even have max missile resist on MS8. A lot of people don't actually. People think they can just get away with like 70. But yeah, and how did your league end up going? Yeah, same thing. Oh shoot, I haven't even been recording them. Oh, I might actually be too lazy for this. At least for the first few. I love how he has a nav master in here. We'll just put in an SK win. Yeah, he was in yours. I figure that's rough. Yeah, we're just rocking APF here just in case. It probably wouldn't be a threat, just because it doesn't look like his defense plate has too much thought going into it. But you never know, and you could definitely just drop attack. Actually, let's see what he's doing. Let's see how it is. It kind of looks like people are just running Warfleet through him. If you see a bunch of people like 5-starring like this, you can typically assume their hyper battleships are doing it. Yeah, I'll upload the VODs for sure. I was gonna keep track of like the times I hit people. Maybe I'll do it for like the top few, but these are so fast. I wasn't stealth. Fuck. He still can't even hit me though. That's really funny. The thing is though, if I get hit there, alright, well, that worked out. I definitely did not stealth my Hyper Destroyer guy. Oops. Yeah, this is just another one of those fleets that, like, you kind of can just steamroll over him. He does have MJM, though, and I'm running all missiles. Yeah, it looks like the people who don't have, like, super great, like, even, like, Asmodeus and stuff, they're dropping stars. It's probably because they just thought they were able to get away with something, and then, they end up, like, this fleet's just able to repair a few times and, get away with it that way, so. Because it's not like he has crazy high EVA or anything. But yeah, I could just rock a beam fleet. I'll probably just come back to him, though. I kind of just want to see who I can beat with this first. Yeah, again, he's an MS8. With MS8, you also, like, you have to realize that they're only going to have 3 devices. So they probably aren't even running Reflex Shield. And they won't have Dura upgrades either. So, like, even if you see a fleet like this with 229% Dura, I'm still assuming it's kind of fragile. It just doesn't have the... But I suppose it also really wouldn't hurt to... It wouldn't really hurt to run APF anyway, so just in case. But like, I'm guessing I could just get away with another random fire and it'd be totally fine. I am gonna stealth him though. But yeah, and I'll be able to tell, like, if I would have been able to do it or not. Yeah, see I was taking 2 million. They never full res their MS8s. That's why I think, like, even basic hyper fleets right out of the gate are better. That 4th device, you can just do so much with it. And yeah, I mean, their holes are a little bit bigger, but like MS, like, they get automatic guaranteed 95 missile resist, so. I don't know. I know a lot of players who are like, well, I don't know a lot of like mid-level players now, but a lot of people back in the day, they weren't sure if they would even want to like switch to the like switch to hyperfleets. They're like, it's like expensive, and like I don't really have the upgrades in them. Honestly, you should use them right off the bat, in my opinion. If you can afford them, that is. Oh, Lamau, I wish my ASF proc is often as yours. It's called Raven is Broken. Actually broken. Raven and like this advanced preemptive fire are it's a disgustingly broken combo. Like, look at that. It's not yeah. and then you just whittle them away like hyper battleships do. What makes this combo so disgusting too is that advanced preemptive fire. Like I thought it was supposed to, like, say I'm running Kryptons, it's supposed to bypass fleet order and firing order, and like the second it's in range, it fires first. Which, if that was the case, it would still only hit shields for like 500 million, maybe 300. I don't know. It wouldn't hit shields for 4 billion basically. And then like you could have a strong ASF to hit them, but you're still only doing maybe. You could probably get Raven up to like 1 billion per proc, maybe. That's actually probably a lot. It might be closer to like. You could get easy like 800, 900 million, and you get 2 of those, so like almost 2 billion. But if that's the case, you're still only knocking them for like 2.5 billion dir. Maybe. Okay, let's just say 3 billion. But you can spec DPS for like 4 to 5. So if that was the case, then you wouldn't need it at all. Like, you'd still need more DPS to hit them. But since you can put ASF first into advanced preemptive fire, it like you can hit them through the shield for, I don't know, like 200, 300 million, and then you hit them for 4 billion. So you're doing like 4, 4.5, and then it just takes like 1 random fire to hit to seal the deal. So I don't know, and all you're relying on is that ASF proc, which is a 69% chance if you have maxed Raven. So like, I don't know, it's a terribly made skill, honestly. It's so bad. And like, I'm saying it's badly made, not because it's a bad skill. It's a good skill. It's too good. It's too good in such like small scenarios, and it's, I don't know, it takes the fun out of the game in my opinion. As I don't have Brock. But yeah, I don't know. Should probably not run perfect missile. That's why I'll drop that star. I've been trying out different war fleets, and this is one I've been going for. Just run PM just to beat all those Blakes and Peters you see. Works alright. Yeah, whole different ball game when you get your ASF to proc though. Oh well. Soon we're gonna have to start using hyper destroyers though, and then it'll be a little bit more interesting. Weird fighter coordination. This is Trove's all, isn't it? Honestly, I'm probably just gonna evade fighters. This one you could use hyper destroyers or hyper battleships. If you go the hyper destroyer route, you'll obviously just evade the beams and the missiles. But he does have like high beam accuracy right there. So I kind of just am being too lazy because I definitely need an extra swap on there. If he was like 140, I might just go with hyper destroyers because you could easily get it just throwing a beam defense or an E-jam. But it is kind of hard evading perfect missile and like 250% accuracy beams. So the other option, since he left his DPS in the back, which is a dumb move, Anarchia, if you ever watch this, please never put your fleet back there. DPS fleets can now only survive in this meta in one of these two spots because of advanced preemptive fire. That's basically what it is. You have to always counter advanced preemptive fire. So if like if he puts his advanced preemptive or his DPS right here, I'm a little more. I have to rely more on the hyper battleship proc luck, whereas with this, like I just need an ASF proc, and this fleet's dead instantly. So like I'm just gonna run APF missiles right here, just kind of try and eliminate this threat a little bit faster. But honestly, I'm not even too worried about it because if I get full procs, like I'll wipe him easy. And like technically I don't even need to be stealth for these, so like I could add like more attack if I wanted, or I guess hyper surge could get more evasion, but I'm just staying stealth because I'm lazy and I don't think it's gonna make a difference. It's like right there, and then this advanced preemptive fire, boom, he's dead. I actually got even to hit the side ones, which doesn't really matter, but am I gonna have the damage? Okay, yeah. Barely had the damage, actually. So, having that extra damage device would have been nice. I was still able to pull it out anyway. Faster rate of fire for piercing fire maybe might have helped, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean that's just the power of advanced preemptive fire. Like I didn't even need to have that rapid fire or random fire missile. I could have rocked like Alki fighters, beams. I could have done something other than missiles. Like I didn't need full missile spam there, and he actually had so much durability that it almost hurt me because he went that way. All right, so Achilles, it looks like he's actually doing something different this time. Or he's putting EF in. I can't remember if he had EF in last time. But EF, real hard counter to hyper destroyers. It's bad against hyper motherships because like they can just resist it, and it's like not that much damage, and also has SF proc rate too, so lower proc rate. But it just eats hyper destroyers because like there's no way to evade it, obviously. So I might try and go the hyper battleship route at this one. I am a little bit concerned about this fleet right here. So what I might rock is beam. Yeah, because these guys are pushing really high evasion. So I don't, or ability. So if he's running, he could be running Eva extras to try and counter the hyper battleship spam. This guy, it's kind of hard to tell what he's running, but he's my guess is he's running accuracy extras. And if he's running accuracy extras, then it kind of means he has a res hole somewhere, probably in piercing cannon. But piercing cannon doesn't have the rate of fire to deal with this anyway. Maybe it does, but. Rawr. Say hi to the stream, Nala. Look at the camera. Aww. Aww. No, don't knock it over. But yeah, what I might actually do is put my advanced preemptive fire last, because if I can get an ASF proc and then a couple hits on this guy, he's stacking hella dirt here. But if I can hit this fleet in one hit, and then I can get the second advanced preemptive fire to take out this DPS, then we're golden. Then we're golden. But I am kind of restricted to going with missile spam for this. Just because he has this ASF, and that's a big threat. Yeah, let's see. I mean, theoretically, I could just get 4 stars and call it good, but I'd like to get 5 if possible, you know. But we can drop stealth, so we'll beef up our damage a bit. 11.4 billion. Wow. And I still don't even have the 25% attack device yet for 25% attack and accuracy. I really need to get that. I've been hell lazy. Oh shoot! I thought my chat was auto scrolling, but I guess it wasn't yet. I missed a lot of messages. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, bro, you've got Raven. Just need to get him to natural 15. I think Raven's a girl. Not gonna lie. If you hire her, I'm pretty sure you get the female title. Also, I think she's just Charlotte wearing a mask. Preempt and recon. Preempt is, yeah. This goes crazy. Forces you to use beam cannon form. Yeah, basically it just forces it. It's a skill that beats formations instead of a skill that beats skill, which I don't really like. I do not have enough LDs for 2 advanced preemptive because I was bidding them up until like a month before they announced it. But an easy way to get these LDs, like if you've been bidding them too, and amplified fire, just farm 110, get those invites, and then just like I don't know, better hero day, spend 5,000 better or 5,000 of those hero invites, 10,000 if you farm that much, and you will get a lot of LDs. You'll get those, you'll get IMs, you'll get ERs too. You even get a decent amount of random fires. The ones you don't get a ton of are like confusion fire, spread fire, basically all those skills that like you can only find in like S rank masters. But take care, Anubis. AIM helps his DPS for super tanky. See, I don't know if I want to go with AIM though. I haven't run it in a long time. I kind of had a pretty crappy AIM hero before anyway. I think it was gold ability, which is like kind of nice, but I had like 120 defense bleed or something. I don't know. I have Henry now, so I've kind of been leveling him up, but I just haven't wanted to bust him out. I feel like if I didn't have Raven, I'd be more inclined to use him, but having Raven, it's like just put in a random fire and you get 79% proc rate. Like, that's crazy. Alright, so we're just gonna run full attack, and then, oh wait, no, I wanted to run Hypercharger. I need to run Hypercharger. Just to get a little bit of Beam Eva. Just to test if he's running, accuracy extras or not. And I'm at 692 accuracy too, so that's pretty high. But if he's double Missile Eva extra on his, like Unleash or something. Yeah. Also, Unleash gives beam beam res, right? And I was thinking about like how she'd actually be super good if you run a beam defense hero with hyper cruisers, because like hyper cruisers with beam defense, they can't fill that like 3 beam res to get to max, and leaving DPS on that fleet on that is like that's a pretty big hole. Like you take twice as much damage with that. So I don't know. I was doing some thinking, and I feel like almost I don't know. I'm upset that I've been to Leash now. I didn't see a use for her, but oh well. I guess I'll just never be able to play hyper cruisers that way. I'll live. I'm actually not gonna run on this one just to see if I'm still able to evade with 134. I will run the beam Eva form too, just to get a little bit more. Which if we're doing that. So I want my advanced preemptive fire to fire last. Alright, I'll keep track of like these timestamps. It was 8:20, so why is it trying to record dates for me? I don't want dates. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'm curious if this will work or not. I guess we'll find out. No spread fire proc, that's a bummer. Yeah. He did miss his spread fire proc. His beams are missing too. That's fine, my defense shield will protect that. Alright, it looks like he doesn't have it looks like he doesn't have missile evasion, so depending, I think we're gonna do it. This is just the power of hyper battleships right here. Just kill the DPS and whittle away the rest. So like, yeah, so I didn't even get my opening fire ASF proc and I still was able to beat him. Granted, he missed his too. If he procs his ASF right there, it's over. I'm not winning that fight. I'm dead instantly, so. And that's also like the downside of EF2 right there you saw. Like, when he procced, I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, because I'm not getting hit by his confusion fire, then I was just able to take the zero, like, shield the hits. Whereas if he had his if his ACFF had perfect missile, in hyper battleships you're taking that hit. So, and you're taking that hit after you procs, but like 2 of my DPS will get wiped by that that EF proc if it hits me like that. So yeah, so I don't think it was like the best fleet to hold up to it. It's not really that like hyper battleships are that strong. It's that like he just didn't defend against them. Like a little tweaks right there, a few tweaks to his fleet. Mainly just with his ACFF. I just don't think beams was a good call. It was too easy to evade, and the fact that I was able to evade it meant that he didn't get me. So yeah. So we've got what, 6 more people to hit. So this will be Eva. So I was looking at this one earlier, and it's interesting because none of his heroes have crazy high ability, except for this one. This one has 321, so who knows? Like, that's just insane. But like Peter is what I'm assuming, only 176. This Cruiser Master 168%. So like you would think that he's not speccing him for high evasion, but you also don't totally know. And if he isn't like trying to evade missiles, fighters, and beams, it's possible. It just takes a lot. So yeah. But I think we are gonna use HGT with this. I think we're gonna try and clutch it out full HGT. Asmodeus. This one too. Yep. And then these ones are kind of just like you need hyper battleships with. Oh, he's doing his attacks right now, isn't he? Yeah. Ha! He got nothing against me. Because I was gonna say he was at the end. And like this one, also another just pillow fleet. So those are just 2 pillows that my hyper destroyers with Augies and stuff will have enough attacks. So I was just waiting to spec them. But I could also just swap over to hyper battleships, which I might just do right now. Or I'll just swap to hyper destroyers. Yeah. Okay, so skills we want to use. We'll hit those 2 pillow fleets last too. We got 15 attacks. I'm not worried. We'll hit Shadow first. Actually, we'll hit one that I need a lot of evasion for. We'll do Asmodeus. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I want to evade this. 299%. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting this to be 299. I was expecting it to be like 200. I still think it's possible. Let's see. What kind of accuracy is he pumping there? Because I got 265 and I got 570. And that's no accuracy devices. 600 is a lot to push. Maybe I should go hyper battleships with this one. Who is it? This? Are people 5-starring this? Okay, Base Cook got it on the first try. And I'm pretty sure he's a hyper mothership user. I think, yeah. Looks like he's got his DPS and hyper motherships. But I think he uses them offensively too. So let's see. How's mine holding up too? Okay, Omega got 4. Yeah. I mean, I theoretically could evade 600 accuracy missiles. I just don't want to. But he was smart and he did put his DPS in the right spot. So advanced preemptive fire is not even the way to go anymore with this. He does have defense shield. The thing is, though, you have to realize if you're speccing to 299% ability, that's immediate double accuracy or double ability extras. And he also only has 937 lead or fleet, so his lead is small. Also, it's Raven. This guy is so fragile. So like, he'll pop instantly. Like a couple hits and this guy's dead. So it's not like I need a lot of hyper battleships. I just need a few. And then like this, I'm probably just gonna use advanced rapid fire. Pop, 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 pop. Perfect missile, I think, just to take out this confusion fire. Yeah, and then maybe rack a PF. I don't know if I really need PF. There's no heals, so this confusion fire hero could be bothersome, especially if he's running accuracy extras. That's the only thing. let's swap a rapid fire over. Want my gold ability one? Yeah. Alright. And then yeah, we'll rock PM. I think this will work. Hopefully. I am gonna rock all Eva. I'm gonna spec a little bit for Eva. Yeah. Not really for the missiles, more so for the fighters. I might swap a fighter Eva extra for everyone. I only have 616 AC. That's not even that much, actually. I guess I am missing an ability extra. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she was running a naked Exter. Or that was the other one. I hope she was. Let's see. I can get her ability up to like 300, so. Okay, yeah. And I have a Eva Beam on. We're scrapping that. Where are my Eva F's at? And then, oh, what is this? Could just rock Eva M right there. I'd actually rather have like an AC M, I think. Just to make sure I can hit him. I can take it off of... who will I not be using? I'm still going to be using her. What's this? Do I not have any more ACMs? Oh, this advanced amp. Why is my advanced amplified fire have like my best Tron? That is not necessary at all. You can have this crappy one. There you go. Alright. There we go. Now we got a powerhouse. And then she'll also rock Eva F right there. She can stay on the ACM too, just because I'm not super concerned about it. And then I might just keep. I guess there's no reason for me not to change it. Alright, let's pop these Trons off of Peter. I'm gonna want him for later. Sorry, organizing Trons just takes a long time. It's not the most fun part of the game at all, but it needs to be done. Alright. So we're good there. We're gonna rock the Fighter Eva engine just to see if we're able to dodge him at all. Because, I mean, we'll have maxed out Augies have 230 accuracy. I think it's off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's like 230 just on the MS like Masters. So I'll be hitting like 330. So if he's double accuracy extra, I'll evade for a tiny bit, but a couple procs and then he'll be able to get me. Actually, oh wait, no, I didn't put a up 360. Okay, no, I should be good even with accuracy extras, I think, for fighters. Yeah, like 299, 360. Why is it so different? What am I missing? I guess it's just, yeah. It's just the difference between like a 95 Eva and a 104. Alright, so let's give it a shot. See how it goes. No procs, that's rough. His DPS is gonna weigh me if it procs. Oh, I missed. I didn't proc either though. Oh boy. This is the battle of no procs. And there he goes. Alright, GG. We didn't really learn anything from that. I don't even think I ever hit his DPS, so I couldn't even like see like how much it was doing through shield, and my DPS didn't last till fighter range, so that was literally just a wasted attack. Is she on perfect missile? Okay, she is good.
Hello? Are you? Can you talk for a minute?
Alright, proc there.
I don't really know where to begin, but
I do need to hit his DPS twice. Okay, I need one more hit. Please. Uh-oh, okay. He missed. That was good.
we talked for a long time.
Yeah, okay. So he is rocking double Eva M, I'm guessing, to be able to dodge that like that.
I can't talk anymore.
Yep, and see how his fighters are still missing? So that's what the one Eva extra did. And form. I think he's rocking double Eva M on his Cruiser Master too, though, making it hard to hit. I might not get all the stars. No, I'm not, because my PM doesn't fire for another time. Are you kidding me? Ugh. God. What to do? What to do? I literally can't get more accuracy on this. Unless I drop defense shield. Could drop defense shield for amp fire, see how that goes. Just for fun. Yeah, it'd be interesting seeing if this works. Basically, I'm just trying to I'm trying to give myself a little extra damage. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit him. That's the story of my league runs. Yep. You get so close. But I mean, that's what a good defense fleet is, of course. Like, you have to give him credit. There's definitely a strategy of being able to like have the opponent plow through a few holes, but still be able to hold up the last defense right there. If this guy didn't have those EVA M's, like, I would have beat his fleet, hands down. But that's why cruisers are so good. Max resist and high EVA like that, super good. But yeah, we'll give this a shot. I might only need one random fire to proc against him, but I am a little bit worried about how much his CFF is going to do. So, like, I'll still have the EVA for the fighters, but the missiles I'm taking for sure. So I'll need a rapid fire proc. And honestly, I probably shouldn't be hitting him, but because it's only for 1 star. But I really want to get max. Alright, good. Come on, come on. Okay. Alright, he missed. Oh. Well, what did I get wiped by? I just got 1 shot. Dumb. What did I get 1 shot by? He'd be so proud of me using it in League. It did not work out, let me tell you that one. Of course I beat the fleet that time. So dumb. Did I just get 50%? Is that what happened? Or 5% hit? He's literally just using missiles. Oh, it was probably his DPS that didn't proc. Yeah, that would have done it. If it's his DPS that's not proccing, I literally had 2 random fire procs that just didn't hit him. How many attacks do I have left? 12? I need what? You know what? I'll use up to 2 more. I'll use 2 more. If I don't get it in 2, I'm switching. But I think this fleet can work. I literally just didn't get my random fire procs. and not getting those random fire procs. I mean, I got the procs, but not on the guy, so. Well then. Give me the star. I just want 1 star. Well, I want 5, but I want 1 more. I hate this game. Give me procs, dude. Alright, we're done. Wait, I didn't lose a star? Oh, okay. Are you kidding? You know what? This game is a piece of shit. Like, holy. Are you... You can't even update your UI like that? Man. Whatever. So dumb. Like, really? Why do I even play this game? Oh, and you gotta love this glitch where you can't even move your fleet heroes. Oh, now I can. But not this one. Not this one. If I click this one, nothing happens. That one, nothing. 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 This one, something. This game's so buggy. It's a shame, too, because, like, the endgame content is really fun. And, like, there's so much, like, to be like, there's such a good meta. Well, until they introduced advanced preemptive fire. I don't know what they were thinking. Everyone's talking shit about this Tron that like came out. That's not no. Like the Tron is actually interesting and has like a kind of a place in like the high meta. Nothing like super unique, but you do get 3% more ability, which is cool. The real shame of AN was introducing advanced preemptive fire. Such a terribly made skill. Terrible. Like, what were they thinking? Actually, no. You want to know what they were thinking? They literally were like, well, we want to stop the hyper battleship war meta from being so common. So that's why it's advanced spreadfire, because everyone is running the MF EVA form. So they thought, oh, well, you know, that'll deter people from using hyper battleships in war. War. They literally introduced a skill for war. Ugh. Talk about not understanding what the user community likes about this game. You really think anyone gives a shit about war? No. Sorry, I'm ranting right now. I do that when this game frustrates me, which happens a lot. But yeah, people think like, oh, well, like AN must know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They don't listen to the user community. And like it's really frustrating because like the user community has some good ideas. I don't know why everyone wants the hero to be explosive fire for Battleship Master. I'm fine with it though. It means I won't have to grind for the game-breaking hero, because that's another, like, her and Raven, or the Battleship Master and Raven, are like the game-breaking ones in my opinion. And if I don't have to grind for a Battleship Master that has Explosive Fire on it, that's fine. I never use Explosive Fire anyway. I think it has a pretty limited use of just kind of like dealing with counterfire. But I mean, you can just deal with that with Advanced Rapid Fire Augies anyway. So, and that's better all around anyway. Because if people run Vince and ER, like, you're just gonna trigger the ER to proc anyway. So, I don't know. EF, in my opinion, is like a B tier skill. Like, it's useful in some situations, but not that great. Alright, what am I even specking for? Basically just wanted to get out of hyper battleships. Okay, so I need missile and fighter, Eva. That's it. Yep. My rapid fire is my piercing fire. You already got that Tron on both accounts? Yeah, I mean, people see this, and they're like, oh my god, Gov? Why would they put Gov on it? They must be stupid. They're not that stupid. Like, if you made this thing, give it 10k lead, are you kidding me? You just gave everyone the best Tron that they will ever make, because you can't make a better Tron than this. Like, and it's funny because the same people who are talking crap about this Tron are all mid-level players who literally like are still using. Let's see what Trons are still using. Like, I could still see a use for this, and I have a lot of like ability ones, but there are a lot of players out here who are still using like, I don't know, like this sort of a Tron, or even like this one. What is it? 46-23. 69 ability, 57 attack. You're getting an extra 19 ability for that, and like you can see, like I still have some of these Trons equipped. Not most of them. Most of them I don't. But like some of them I still use. This one I still use occasionally. I don't know what on. I guess on her. So like I use them for B tier stuff, but saying 88% ability is not worth it is just ludicrous in my opinion, especially because the theoretical max you can ever pull is 85, and I've seen that once. I've seen one person have an 85 ability Tron. I think I have like a couple of 82s or 83s, so like even that's 5% more, and 5% like it's not that crazy. But if you go from hitting, let's say like an Eva hero, and you're 5% hitting them, but you're so close to on that threshold, and you can go from 5% to hitting them 10% of the time, you are doing twice as much damage. That is literally a 2% increase. And I don't think people realize that. But I don't know. Not everybody plays AN at like the highest level either, so. And I guess it kind of depends on what you're trying to get out of the game. I mean, me, I'm trying to, like, if I don't get season title, why bother playing, in my opinion. Like, it's season title or bust. Do I want our Kryptons? Am I hitting an Eva fleet? I'll probably rock around wolves. What are these abilities? 289. Yeah, we'll rock wolves. We're just going for the high rate of fire right there. And then we got double Augies. And piercing fire beam, or precision fire beams, I guess. My fighter Evo's sitting pretty good. Some of these had beam Eva, but like I still feel pretty confident. Hyper Destroyers just get so much evasion. Alright, Layla's a little low. Yeah, she was the one rocking beam Eva. Are the other ones rocking Missile Fighter? That's the most common to use. Oh, she's double fighter Eva. Interesting. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be taking that Tron. I can't guarantee that I'll use it all the time, but I mean it's nice to have if you ever want to use it. Now you can. It's a once in a lifetime Tron until they like bring out new Trons, I guess. But who knows when that's coming? So you have to assume it is though, since I mean they dropped T7. What? How long ago was that? A year? More? Less? I've been playing AN for quite a long time now, so what? 2.5 years ish. So like it's like I remember when they like people talk about when they got rid of the 3 hero things, but like I remember when they had like they went to the 3 hero invites, which is crazy. But yeah, and I mean, and like there are people that are playing even longer than I have. Like, you want to really go back in the day, you can talk about back when everyone used to get a contribution booster last 2 hours of war. And I think you could also like have multiple accounts going and like bot a bunch, so that shit was crazy. It's really buggy, I guess, as a way to put it. Not buggy, but like you could abuse glitches and stuff. You still can. Like with a double attacking campaign for 10-10. That's definitely like the only way to farm like DM. Like you have to you're abusing glitches all the time. It's like if you're an Android or iPhone user because you can't even do the double click back. But alright. Yeah, and I'm keeping the defense shield in just to deal with Vince. Because if he gets a couple procs on me, or not a couple procs, but like, he'll probably still hit me. Like, even a rapid fire proc hitting him a few times, it can be pretty dangerous, so. Normally you don't run Hyper Destroyers with Defense Shield though. You'd rather just boost up your Eva, so you'd use some sort of weapon defense hero. Let's see if he hits her and misses. Miss. Double miss usually indicates that he's not running accuracy extras with that. I actually don't even know what my evasion is, but if he gets a couple other misses, yeah. Alright, and now it's just up for Augies to do their work. But he is going to regen this, so Piercing Fire will come in clutch if he doesn't have... Yeah, so he doesn't have, what? 140 resist, which honestly was his downfall there. If he's got 140 resist, it's a whole nother ballgame. Because my advanced Piercing Fire doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I'm kind of just shredding him. And then there's Vince. He'll hit me. Yep. So like I would if I wasn't running defense shield. Boom, I get hit there. This fleet's very similar as well. Interestingly enough, I could. So like this fleet, because his ability is so low here, you could probably just even run hyper battleships, especially because he's leaving this in the back, so advanced preemptive fire. I, however, am going to go the route of running a fighter defense hero, getting a little more fighter evasion, also resisting, so that if he does 5% hit me, I do have max resist to it, which is very easy to do because all you need to sacrifice is your armor. You don't even need to do any devices, so kind of broken there. And then it just comes down to evading this right there. So, yeah. He also, I mean, he's not running cannon defense hero, so all these heroes, huge PC hole right there. One thing I could actually do, I could run Raven on PC. That's a good option. I'm probably at like 4. We'll just say 4. Raven on PC will wipe this fleet, do 4 billion to these. Also up my proc rate, which might be worth it. But I do... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to run PC on her. We'll pop her in. And like I said, his abilities, they weren't that high, so we'll just dump the preemptor, or the precision fire. So we'll get rid of this. Pop Raven in. And we'll rock PC. PC is always the safe option. I could run something like Shockwaves. He probably doesn't have even 95 resist. Why would you? You're leaving a cannon hole. There's no reason to. But piercing cannon is kind of just a safe option. So, and this game is a lot of times it's about playing safe. If you hard commit too much one way and they ended up like doing something crazy out of the blue, you didn't predict it, you get hard countered, and you might not get the stars you need. So, and it sucks, but that's just how the game is. So. So I'm at 225 beam evade. Well, what are these guys at? So I'm sitting around 260. Oh, 379. Wow. Oh, Leo's running an extra. So I think it's about 260 for How does... What is she running? Does she just have beam eva engine? That's why. And 174% ability Augies will, let's see. I'm at 308. That's 538. 230. No, 230 is base. So it'd be... What was you running? 173. So you can assume that he's running about 400 accuracy fighters. But I mean, you kind of just assume they're running Augies. That's what everyone's doing nowadays. So 400 accuracy Augies. You'll want to get a little bit above that. Probably like to... Actually, I don't even... My PC's gonna proc, so what do I even care about it? Yeah, seriously, what am I even doing? Well, I actually don't know if it'll hit him through the shield. We'll still run advanced fire defense. Where is my fighter defense? I popped him out, didn't I? Shoot. We'll swap Eleanor. Alright, he's still got Trons. Cool. Good enough Trons, doesn't really matter. Also, look at this durability on Eleanor. Ugh. What a tank. Can I pass him? swear I wasn't showing those earlier. Alright, yeah, and then I think we'll probably just do Augie spam. It's kind of what everyone just does. Oh, I do gotta swap Raven's extras real quick. What's up, Watt? Oh wait, I need a I need a Skilltron. Still don't have her Nat 15. Not sure if I want to take her to it either. It's like 100 LD. It's a pretty big investment for it, and I've gone through so many Spreadfire heroes, like, and I've got Charlotte on the bench. Also, I'd like another high defense one, like I'm talking gold, like 350 defense Spreadfire. That's what I'm holding out for defense. So I don't know. I'm kind of just keeping my LDs right now. Running one Skilltron doesn't really make or break it too much either. So let's see if he's stealth too. We'll find out. God, it's almost 3 a.m. I actually don't even know what my Eva is, but oh yeah, he's shielded too, so miss. I guess I'm not hitting him for 2 bill, but wow. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. This guy's she's got Fighter Eva. I feel like that's not the fleet you want Fighter Eva on, but so I guess for Shadow, which is Trove's alt, I might just go with the fleet that I got in right now. I know I have a Missile Eva extra, but I kind of want to see how PC works. See if he's got a PC hole. And then we'll just rock Augies. Although with 190%, what's my Eva? Also, I should make sure I have max resist on him. Cause like, yeah, right now I'm already rocking him. Ooh, 260. Well, that's the lowest one. 364 plus 60 plus 67. I'd still evade her for a few shots, so not too bad. Hell, I can rock a fighter bypass. Why not? I suppose I should probably turn on my all this stuff. I always forget to do it, but I mean, why not? Also, this one's pretty good. I don't rock any cost reduction, by the way. I think cost reduction is a complete waste except for warships. You're you're basically limiting yourself by like months of hyper research if you're running cost reduction. And there's no reason to have that, especially with the 2 billion cap. Like, you can see how far I've gone in League, and like I've used 300 million resources, if that. Granted, I haven't done a ton of swapping yet, but you also don't need to do a ton of swapping. Most of the swapping is done with Trons or ships, like I do. So I think having like a combo of 2 ships, one being whatever you war with, and then some sort of like so I think the combo of ships you want to do is either like, if you hyper motherships, you could go with hyper destroyers too. Maybe though, that's kind of a weird. You basically have hyper motherships, hyper battleships, and hyper destroyers, and I think you need to use 2 of them. However you want to do it, but I really do. I think you need to have 2. I don't think you can compete and win seasons of League without 2, and I'm sure people who have season titles would agree with me. Recent season titles. I won a season title only being hyper battleships early on, but that was like a long time ago. Years ago. The meta is just, it's changed so much, and people counter other ships now. That wasn't happening back in the day. People were just kind of putting stuff up. Nowadays it's a lot more difficult. In a good way, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that I have to try a little bit more. Like, I have Emma in there too. Yeah. Like, my favorite part about this game, honestly, is setting a defense fleet. And like, that might sound kind of weird because like you're not even actively doing anything, but there's just so much theory crafting that goes inside your head. And there's so much that like you could do, like different things, different ways you can approach it, and I don't know, just talking to other people, like just theory crafting between us. That I don't know. That's where I find fun in the game. Alright, we'll give this a shot. I think we're pretty set. We'll Augie spam him, see if it works. Oops, not him. Let's see if he's got a PC hole or not. I could also just run hyper battleships, advanced preemptive fire, probably too. I don't know why I didn't think about that. All right, let's see. He got a hole. I can't remember if he had defense shield or not. Actually, I don't think so. So I don't think he actually has a hole. Yep. Hyper destroyers, man, they're so strong. I'm probably just gonna use hyper destroyers against this too. I am gonna rock. I think I'm gonna try and rock Augie CFF for that last fleet. I think that's gonna be pretty pivotal. So as much shit talk that I gave the devs about not knowing how to do anything with the meta about advanced preemptive fire, which I agree I mean, I agree with myself. They did a bad job, but I do think that advanced amplified fire is an amazingly it's such a good skill. I think it fits so well with the meta. And like it's kind of this weird niche between advanced piercing fire and advanced precision fire. And I have to give them props for making a skill like this, because I honestly wouldn't have known how to like make this skill viable, and I think they did a pretty good job. First off, by just giving the damage boost with the amplified fire version, I think that's pretty powerful, but it's not broken like I think people would say. And the fact that like if you can hit a fleet, their EVA goes down, it's huge for dealing with like fleets with AER and stuff. Because it now gives you the AER CFF combo with being able to hit this fleet, and then also, wait, he's in Mothership 8. Oh, wow, okay. So he probably doesn't have the Dur that I'm thinking of. But, so like, let's say this fleet had 269% ability, that's pretty high. MSA, or Hyper Motherships, and they're spec'd, how I spec my Hyper Mothership hero, which I took the Trons off, so it's kind of hard to see. But as you can tell, like I'm rocking. Oh, I have 96 ability. Okay, so I rock like 280% ability usually, and I rock Hypercharger, the Hypercharger, and then I spec my engine for 1 EVA right there. So that 70 evasion you're getting, plus the 60 or whatever for the engine, and then double fighter evasion extras. Like, I think he had like 700 evasion or something like that. Confusion fire will never reach 700 accuracy being on a shipmaster. They just don't have the ability to do it. Even like with advanced precision fire and advanced like the accuracy form, like you're still not going to get there. But if you hit them with an advanced amplified fire proc, you have a better shot of hitting it. And like, cause 100 accuracy loss, that's a lot. And also, like, I don't know, AERs nowadays, for a while everyone was just over resing, but now like people are starting to realize that, you know what, if they're over resing, why am I using advanced piercing fire? Like this guy has 25 billion durability, and I hit him with advanced piercing fire, and I'm still just shooting like BBs at this like giant ship. So now people are just going the route of stunning him, not letting him heal, and just bombarding him with BBs, essentially. And it works. That's the crazy thing. So now, like, I'm starting to see more and more people spec their AAR for a little bit of EVA, just to dodge CFF. They might have to leave a res hole somewhere, but we're kind of like having this like cool like shift in the meta. I don't know if like your guys' servers are seeing this, but we're definitely seeing it on Antares. I'm sure the older servers that maybe they went through this change a little bit ago, and it's just making its way to Antares. Maybe Antares is kind of paving the meta right now. I do think we're kind of an endgame server at this point, just because we've been around for like 2 years. Even though we are like server 6, and we're not like one of the first 4 that I picture as like the old guys. But yeah, I don't know, just like basically advanced amplified fire has this cool niche, and like it added more rock paper scissors element to the game of rock paper scissors that we're already playing, that has like 10 options. So thanks, Chris. Glad you tuned into the stream. Have a good night, my guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have this one in the bag, unless I like disconnected for 42 minutes. But yeah, I only need 5 more stars, and I kind of gotta hit 2 people that are just pillow fleets. But yeah, so we'll spec Peter or my Blake for accuracy. Actually, so another option here, we could just rock Ampfire. So now you also have kind of this like combo of what do you want to do. Ampfire give you a little bit more damage, but he definitely if he's over res, I probably won't be able to kill him. So also I don't need to rock what do I want to rock here? Do I still test for the PC hole? Probably not. He's got AER. And like, what's the point of it if he's just gonna? Yeah, no, he's got max cannon resist for sure. Not on his AER, but. So like in this situation, random fire's alright. Honestly, I think I am just gonna rock Blake, but we still will use amplified fire too, and we just won't rock that. Although Raven really is good for having the extra procs. Yeah, we'll just do this. And accuracy devices, of course, because we do have to get up to the natural ability that his hero has. At this point in the meta, I'm not seeing anyone run fighter evaxers besides top players, but it'll start to happen sooner. And regardless, 270% ability isn't easy to catch up to either, especially since I'm not wrecking piercing fire. But Augies also have the benefit of not, like, you don't really even need to fire first, or like fire right away. Because if I'm not hitting his CFF or his AER right away, that's fine. If I hit him in a couple turns when I have 500 attack, that's fine. Alright, and yeah, and I'm staying in Hyper Destroyers just because I'm spec'd for it and I don't feel like switching. Ideally, I would run Hyper Battleships against these Pillow Fleets, because like the more damage, especially against this double jammers, would be nice, but we'll see. And who knows, I might hit him, not get the stars I need. I don't know if people are 5-starring it. Face Kick did first try. Omega did first try as well. Man, Achilles has really fallen off. I wonder if he sold his account or gave it to someone. Or maybe he just doesn't. Maybe this just isn't his main server anymore. Anyone know? Do you guys have any servers that have a guy named Achilles who's really good? Oh, I forgot, Meltron, this is your account. I always forget this. You just use what you have, yeah. I mean, you're only an MS8, so you only got 3 devices to work with anyway, but... Yeah, Eva on Advanced Emergency Repair is super good. That's why I'm holding out. I want a Gold Ability Cruiser Master. Oh, that'd be so good. It'd be amazing. I'm loving Hyper Cruisers on defense. I've been rocking them a bit lately, and man. Alright, well, my amplified fires aren't even hitting. Nothing is hitting him. Nah, my fighters are kind of. I probably should have run accuracy extras. That was kind of a dumb call on my part. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Oh, maybe if I get a proc. Oh wow, I did. Okay. I mean, Hyper Destroyers, they kind of that's not Hyper Destroyers. That's Augie power right there. Hyper Destroyers had nothing to do with it. And then we'll just hit this guy too, because if I can beat the other one, I can 5-star this one for sure. So, and I am going back to that other fleet. I'm gonna hit him until I hate the game even more, because I still think that fleet could do it. I really do. I think I need full procs, which is kind of a lot to ask, but I did it. I got Raven for this. I got Raven so that I could always get full procs, and I would never have bad RNG. Anne's just trolling me, though. All right. So yeah, we basically cleared this. We dropped one attack to sector. I can't remember why. I think I had PM on one of my weapons instead of Krypton, so I swapped over and got 5 stars. And then Asmodeus, definitely the toughest fleet that I fought in this one. Everyone else, I got first try. Some were pretty close though. Melternus was close. I think Facecook was pretty close. Or maybe not. I can't remember. But some of them were decently close fights. It's just Hyper Destroyers are just, they're super good, man. So yeah, I'm still gonna hit Asmodeus a few more times because I don't like hitting someone 5 times and not getting the stars. Also, I have attacks twice too. All right, we're going back. We're going back to our Hyper Battleship roots. Although he probably has a beam hole right here, since he's running Eva extras. So if I can somehow get enough missile evasion, I might be able to make it work. Alright. How much do I need? I'm at 440. With what? That's... You know what? I can do this. 600 isn't unreasonable. We just do have to have a missile defense hero, but that's no biggie. That's no biggie at all. I don't know. I'm also a big proponent of, like, if you hit someone a few times and it's not working, you should really stop. Like, you shouldn't do what I did. You shouldn't hit someone 5 times out of spite. Because imagine if, like, I dropped, like, a couple attacks there, like to other players, and maybe I had to hit someone 4 times to get stars. Like, I only have 5 attacks left, and like these 4 right here, or yeah, those 4, like, those are like the top 4 right here. So to kind of just assume that you can 5-star him is maybe a little bit cocky of me, but yeah, it's definitely worth it to not rage attack like this is. So because, like, with that setup, I mean, I bitched about, like, what happened and stuff, but I also realized that, like, it's basically, imagine you're rolling a couple dice or just 1 dice and you need a d6, and or like, you need to roll a 6 and you're rolling a d6, and like you roll like a 4, a 4, a 5, a 1. A 1 was that attack that I just got wiped instantly. And you're like, man, like, but all I need is a 6. I just need 1 more roll. And it's like, yeah, but it's a 16% chance. Like, you're probably not going to get a 6. Like, odds are more likely you're going to get a 1 through a 5. And that's what happened right here. So, but with Hyper Destroyers too, what's good about it is that if you can evade this, unless you get 5% hit, which that's a 1 in 20, you theoretically should be able to beat them. So, alright. We're rocking Advanced Piercing. Or Precision. Advanced Precision Fire, I think, is more viable with Hyper Destroyers than Advanced Amplified Fire. I think Advanced Amplified Fire adds a lot for Hyper Battleships, just for getting the damage, but Hyper Destroyers, I find... I mean... No, I take that back. I take that back. Advanced Amplified Fire, it has its own place. But it kind of depends on what the opponent is running. If the opponent is running a lot of evasive fleets, you're better off running Advanced Precision Fire. But if it's like just one pesky evasion, then it's better to run Advanced Amplified Fire, because then once you hit them, they're down, and also you're getting attack bonus against all the other DUR fleets anyway, the resist fleets. So, yeah. you kind of just run whatever one the opponent is forcing you to. Uh, but yeah. What do I? All right, yeah, that's. I was like, and also, I do want to get max stars just because, where's my precision fire? Oh, wait, it's over here. Just in case it comes down to tiebreakers, I don't want to lose because I didn't get this last star, so. Missile bypass. Actually, I probably don't even need missile. Well, one extra. Alright, if I put missile bypass on here. What was his ability? 290%? With missiles, I think it was about 600 is what I need. I'm at 480 plus 60 plus 67. I can do it with one extra. Are you kidding? I thought I needed two. Why didn't I do this first? Yeah, it's crazy. Definitely thought it would be a. I need more, but. Oh man. I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick. Well, actually, no, I know I'm sick, but it's frustrating. I've been sick so much this past month, and normally I'm like never sick. But this fall has just been terrible for me. I'll try that bypass. Alright, let's make sure I have one Eva M on everyone. Was I running amplifier? No, I wasn't. I was running precision. Actually. Do I have any then? Yeah, it's a 95. It'll do. If it doesn't do, we'll find out. Because I'm really close to that line where I might get 5% hit or I might get 20% hit. And ASF, that's hitting me 10 times. So, honestly, I'm probably going to get hit at least once. Just from the 5%. But... Oh, I want to rock a advanced rapid fire on. Oh, remember the problem? I needed high accuracy. Cause like even 800. Well, what if he's pushing that much EVA? He'll have a beam hole, so I could just run beams maybe. Plus advanced precision fire. Yeah, I think we'll rock beams. Yeah, it's only 493, so like 600. That's probably enough. We'll find out. Honestly, I'm just gonna hit him. I got 5 attacks, and I'll be able to learn from whatever I hit him with. Okay, so he actually has a decent amount of beam evasion. Advanced precision fire, not enough. Maybe you need advanced precision fire and advanced amplified fire. I don't know. His DT master's taking a beating though. I wonder if he's running. He's probably running 1 beam evasion on his cruiser master too. If I had to guess. Oh, so I got 5% stunned. Cool. Ooh, yeah, there's that Augie hole right there. Oh, I got hit hard there. Alright, so it turns out I need more fighter evasion. Oh, actually, yeah, well the problem is that he's, his Augie started hitting me. I just didn't have enough damage early on. I knew that was gonna happen though. So it may seem counterintuitive, but I think I'm going to drop advanced piercing fire for advanced fighter defense. And I'm actually just going to rock both the... Oh shoot, I can't do... We'll try this. If it doesn't work... I'm just hoping to stall out some time against his Augies. If it doesn't work, however, I can try the accuracy form. But if I put it in the accuracy form, I'm worried about this guy. I think we'll just hit this first and then see. Yeah, I think this will work. It's funny, sometimes the answer with Hyper Destroyers isn't to add more damage, even though it feels like you don't have enough. You actually just need to evade more. Or like, yeah. Alright, well that was a good defense fleet, Asmodeus. I really liked it. Who else 5-starred at? Did Facecook? Okay, so Facecook got it first try. Props to him. It took me 1, 2, 3. It took me 7. But yeah, he's a hyper mothership user, so he probably, and I mean, it's hyper motherships can just easily res those missiles too, so he probably just went the res route. Yeah, I went the EVA route, a little more difficult, but still pulled it off. Thanks for everyone who tuned into the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something about how to use hyper destroyers, how to like understand the meta, like what people are doing and how you can beat them. This game, honestly, you play with the cards that you're dealt, but in my opinion, you can be a universe winner with you don't need the best fleets. It's really about how you use them. And like if you watched like what I hit people with, I was hitting 2 ships and I used everything. Like I used 12 different heroes, 13, I think. I used up and like not these guys, but I used everything from double rapid fire, missile defense, fighter defense, precision fire, piercing fire, amplified fire, confusion fire, defense shield, double random, spread, and advanced preemptive fire. So, and honestly, like that's where like you need to use that many skills. Like you have a whole deck full of like cards to use, and you can't just run Warfleet into people over and over again if you're trying to win, that is. And I only really spent 4 extra swaps. Granted, I had a lot of Trons that I can just kind of move around, because I've been blessed with decent Trons. Well, I grinded for them, so. But yeah, that it does make a huge difference with that. But extra swapping isn't even that expensive, and like, in my opinion, you should be dedicating maybe like 100 or so crystals towards extra swapping. That's 10 extra swaps per round. If you dedicate 100 crystals a week just towards that, which heads up, you can also actually buy crystals in here, and they're very, very cheap. I think it's like 250 league points, and you get like 350 overall, like for how much you can buy them up to. So that's some easy points right there. Winning a league gets you 80 more, so that's like an extra 100 some crystals right there, plus the league points. So I don't know, but yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. We're still perfect so far. Haven't had lower than max stars yet in any of my universe rounds. Still gunning for the title. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm really hoping I get paired with any of these 3. I think Alex Caliber might actually be perfect too, but I know Scheeman and SK1988 are. So I'm hoping to get paired with them, reclaim my spot. I missed a couple rounds last time, so I'm actually like, oh yeah, I got lucky number 69. Check it out. I'm actually so happy I got 69. But yeah, that's like, I'm not actually like a 69 player. I'm usually like top 5. Well, I don't think I was this season, but so yeah, I'm going back for my title again. I think SK also. Yeah, I think SK and I are both looking for the 3-peat. And I think Scheeman has a title. Has he won yet? He should. He's definitely a good enough player. Yeah, he won last season. He actually also we tied him, this Korean. I don't think this Korean plays much anymore. But we all tied, and I literally just beat him in the tiebreaker. So I guess you could say like I've got a season title, but he also does in my book. So basically, like this season is all of us searching for our 3rd win. But yeah, I mean, it shows me as being the winner, but like I just got paired with 5 more people than he did, or 3 more people than he did. So well, anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Take care.